I'm Rockers here, and today we are back with another Pizzaplex tour. You guys seem to be liking these videos. I really do as well. And today we have a great one, Bonnie's Rock and Roller Rink. And that's what we're looking at today. This was the second place I built in the Pizzaplex. After Foxy's area, I built Bonnie's second, besides the mall and stuff, or the lobby. But when I started building entertainment areas, this was the second thing that I did. But let's go into it today. We actually got a lot to do today, so let's get into it. We already kind of looked at this in the Patreon video, which you should go check out. And then you come to the main lobby. This is where you'd come in, check in maybe for a party or something like that. Not every guest needs to check in. They can't just walk past. Little rocket rides, photo booths. These are roller skates on the wall, and then here you are in the roller rink. As you guys can see on the carpet, these are electrical, yeah, music notes. I'm sorry, these are music notes, in case you couldn't tell. And this is the shoe area, so this is where you come and get your roller skates. They have some wooden shelves back here. It's nice to vary the shelf design color-wise. Okay, so before I get into it, I did want to say I did consider doing Bonnie Bowl. I did. And I like Bonnie Bowl as a name. But I think Bonnie's Rock and Roller Rink sounds a lot cooler. And I think it fits his personality just a little bit more. Now, I know that Chica's thing is kind of roller skating now because of Secret of the Mimic. But I don't know. I really like Bonnie as kind of like the skater dude, punk kind of guy of the group. So I think it fits him a lot. So anyways, basketball hoops, and then you come to the main roller rink. This is based off real roller rinks that I've experienced in my life. It's pretty big. Those are like, I don't really know what these are, but these are like things hanging from the ceiling. I have disco ball in the middle. I know it's not the best design in the world, but that was the best I could come up with. There is the DJ booth, but we'll get to that later. And yeah, not very exciting of a roller rink, but a roller rink really isn't very exciting. You come over here, you come to the locker area. This is where you can put your shoes and stuff like that. Some places for you to sit on. Then you come over here and you come to the like little kid testing roller rink kind of area. This is where the smaller kids can go and learn how to skate so they can go and skate on the big one someday. There's a lot of Bonnie heads in here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there are a lot of them. More lockers, coffee machine. Come over here, a drink fountain. And then you come to the concession stand. This is the concession stand for Bonnie's Rock and Roller Rink. Got some nice booths. Then you have the main stage, which is unfortunately closed right now. Go watch my previous video. You can kind of put I don't know where he is. I don't know where Bonnie is. Bonnie has been gone for like 3 days now. We don't know where he is. We try to get into his green room, but the door won't open. But it's not anything on our side, because the door to his green room's on the other side of this curtain. So I don't understand why we can't get through. I don't understand. Maybe it's a technical error. You have another save station right here. Some more gumball machines, some speakers, stuff like that. Like I said, the curtain is down because we don't know where Bonnie is right now. Go watch my previous video, please. I worked really hard on it. It might not seem like it, but I did. Huge speakers. These, obviously, it's Bonnie, so he's the rock star of the group, so he's going to have these giant over-the-top speakers. I really like that. Fruit punch and lemonade clown, cotton candy. You know, really not that crazy of an area. Then you come back here, and this is his party rooms. So you know how Foxy had party rooms in his section. So here you are with Bonnie's party rooms, but they are actually karaoke rooms. Kind of like the ones that are in the Fazcade in Security Breach. They're pretty much all the same. Some of them have microphones on them. Some of them don't. Pretty cool. Those are screens behind that, by the way. Yeah, pretty cool. Vent systems, because I wanted to spruce up the ceiling. with some other color besides black. So, as you can see, not that complicated. Not that complicated of an area. I didn't really want it to be. I think it gets what it's supposed to do. I think it does what it's supposed to do. And I could end the video here, and it'd be a short video, kind of short and sweet, but you know how I am. I like to drag my videos, because I don't want to waste your guys' time. I kind of want to just show you guys as much as I can. So you come back here. Actually, wait, before I do that, let's go look at the kitchen. Very simple kitchen, except this one's copper. Pretty simple. Not that crazy in here. There you go. Not that crazy. Not supposed to be. Alright, so let's go into the back rooms, because in the Foxy video, I didn't go over the rooms behind the areas, but now I can, because now they connect. So back here is a employee area. This is where the employees can come back here and use these lockers. Some shelves, some storage, some of the wall things on the ground. This is currently not being used right now, but it will be. You have some area on the floor where the tile has either not been placed yet or ripped up. You kind of decide. Party tables, shelves, and you come over here, and this is the DJ booth. So this is the main DJ booth for Bonnie's roller rink. So you'd come up here, play the different songs for all the kids, you know. Pretty cool. I like this room a lot. Vacuum cleaner next to the water jug. And then you come back here. So this is the maintenance side of the Pizzaplex. There is more, but this is the side for this side. So this is the kind of the maintenance area for this side of the Pizzaplex. So you come through here, the walls change. I really like this area. I really do. So you come back to a pretty decently sized storage room. You have a water bucket on the floor with a mop bucket. You have some crates. You have some, just a lot of things. Another save station. You have a merry-go-round, trash cans, more ripped up tiles. Then you come over here. And you enter through here, and this is just an office. Just a very simple office. Not a security office. This is kind of just more of maybe a manager or something like that. That's my kind of light design for some of the back areas. So you come through here, walk around. The walls are very textured. You saw that hallway, but we're not going to do that today. Come back here. You come to the main generator room for this side, or this little area. I imagine in the games, well, the way I design it is a game. There are generator rooms like this all over the Pizzaplex, and you know how in Security Breach, every hour the lights go out and you have to get inside Freddy and get to a charging station? That doesn't make very much sense. So in my version of the game, you have to go to the corresponding electrical room in your area using your Faz watch, and then you have to turn the generators back on so you can turn the power back on. That's just kind of how it does it. And then you come back here and you come to a hole in the wall, which we are currently not going to look at today, but we will. Trust me, all within time, my friends. You come over here. We'll go this way first. You come down this main hall, and you have a FNAF 2 style office. Hot take, FNAF 2 office is my personal favorite office out of all the games. I really like the hallway design, even though it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It would never, that would never be in a place with a huge hallway with a giant office at the end where any kid can just wander into. But these are kind of back rooms, so I guess these make a little more sense. But yeah, this is the security office for this side. There are more, but this is the main security office for this side of the Pizzaplex. Got some windows, you know, for some jump scares, posters on the wall. And then you come to the one of two, I want to say two, it might be three, I haven't decided yet, but one of the parts and service / maintenance on the animatronics. I love this room. I love everything about this room. This is one of my favorite rooms in the Pizzaplex. Got the lights hanging, you got some wires, and then you have my design for the charging station. I love this design. I think It's a great design. I love it. I really do. I'm very proud of this design. I hate the stupid blue, the electric blue wires that come from the ones at the Pizzaplex in Security Breach, and I also hate how there are charging stations everywhere in Security Breach. Now, I know they do that because of it being a game, and if it was just in back rooms, it would be kind of hard and it would be stupid. But why on earth would there be, in specifically one area that really, really ticks me off? I believe, now if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like an idiot, but I'm pretty sure in the hallway that connects to Rockstar Road to the main atrium, there's that hallway with kind of all the different lines in it, and I believe there's a charging station in there. Why on earth would there be a charging station in there? Now, I might be wrong, and I will go back and do my research. I don't know, but even if I'm wrong though, there are charging stations everywhere in Pizzaplex. There are in stupid spots. So even if I'm wrong about that one hallway, I'm still right about why are there ones in the main atrium? Why? Now I know why, but in the world, why would Freddy? Why? That just breaks the immersion. It completely breaks the immersion. I don't know why they would do that. That is so stupid. That is so dumb to me. I don't know why. I know it's a game. I know. I understand that it's a game. But you could have worked around it. You really could have. You could have worked around it. It would have made Freddy's game mechanic not as safe. Because you would have, if he gets low on power and you're not anywhere near a charging station, you would be screwed. But that usually never happens in Security Breach. There's usually a charging station a minute away. And you don't even have to do anything. So I think it's very dumb. I don't like it at all. Anyways, sorry about that tangent. Yeah, this is the main parts and service area for this area. Now, this is not the main parts and service. This is just this one for this side. This is where they do light maintenance. So, if Bonnie loses an ear or something, he comes in here. He doesn't have to go to the main one. He doesn't have to do that. He can just come in here and they can replace parts as needed. But if they do need to build and rebuild stuff, he will go to the main one, which is in a later video, which I'm currently working on right now. So, these are hazard signs, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. But yeah, really cool room. I love it. So back here, it's going to take some explaining. So back here, nice little storage area with a gate. That's a gate. So back here, you can kind of tell who these are. So this is Funtime Freddy and Bon Bon. I forgot the girl version of it. Circus Baby and Funtime Foxy. Now, let me say this right now. These are not, I repeat, these are not the ones from Sister Location. That is not canon. Sister Location is canon, but these are not the ones. These are currently ones that they are working on right now, Fazbear Entertainment. They want to put some of these animatronics in the Pizzaplex. Now there is Funtime Foxy is in the pirate section. This is I don't know how to explain it, but this is different. This is a completely different model. The one they did put in Foxy's area, that is the Funtime Foxy that they go with. That is just maybe like a prototype. But Circus Baby and Freddy, those are interesting. Baby is planned for a ice cream area which doesn't get built. They were planning on doing it, but they don't do it. And Freddy was planned for whatever location. Now, you're probably wondering where Ballora is. Well, Ballora is in another section of the Pizzaplex being used. So I should probably break this Funtime Foxy, but I don't know. I might not. A picture on the wall. And then you have a vent, and I'm not going to go in there today because that has nothing to do with what we're looking at today. So, I know it was a little bit confusing, but you'll be alright. And then over here you come to a little intersection, and these halls just kind of connect you back to the main storage area. Just kind of some winding hallways for you. You come down here, past some more shelves, a lot of cardboard boxes. You come to the employee bathrooms on this side. Simple little bathrooms. Here are my new bathroom stall designs. I hope you guys like them. It took me 30 minutes to change them. I had to go throughout the whole Pizzaplex and do it. They're just trap doors. But I think they look better that way. And then you come through here, and then you come to the Foxy. Now this is not Foxy, I'm sorry. This is the manager for this side. So a Pizzaplex of this side, there are just kind of managers who will stick to kind of one side of the Pizzaplex and will manage their respective side of the Pizzaplex. So for Bonnie's Rockin' Roller Rink and Monty Golf and Foxy's area and Lefty's, this is the main manager. This is the manager of this side. So there'll be a manager for the other side. So on and so forth. Come over here, nice little break room with a Foxy flag, and you come through this door, and it connects you to Foxy's area. So like I said in the last video, I didn't want to go over that yet because I was saving it for this video. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to do a nice little run through just so you guys can see it one more time. There are plenty of areas that we kind of skipped over, and that's because I want to save them for another day. I don't want to look, because the areas that I skipped all connect to different areas, which are areas we're not looking at today. I'll give you a little sneak peek, but this hallway connects to a completely different area of the Pizzaplex, and you know, I just did not want to go over that today because we're not going over those areas today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. These back rooms right here are some of my favorite areas in the Pizzaplex. I know I say that every video, and that's because I'm a stickler. Really, when it comes to this stuff, when it really comes to building this, I've been a real stickler. Now, sometimes that kind of hurts me because I start being too critical and I start thinking, you know, well, that doesn't look good. And I hate to say it, but the real reason I'm like that now is because of you guys. The support that I've been getting on the channel has just been amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. And it's really made me really want to be the best that I can be. It's really made me want to be perfect, really. And I know I'm not going to be perfect, but when I do these builds, I'm not just throwing them down anymore. I really have you guys in mind when I build these builds. You know, I really want you guys to like them just as much as I do. I don't build an area. If I think an area is ugly, I just straight up delete it. I'll destroy all of it. So, which I'm kind of hitting a builder's block right now, to be truthful with you. I said past videos that Chica's area has been really giving me problems, and I've attempted to start building, and I thought I had a good idea in my head. I posted on TikTok kind of the blueprints of what I wanted to do, but then when I really started building it, I'm just not feeling Chica's area, guys. And I kind of need to get it done because it's kind of in an area where it needs to be placed so I can space everything else out better. But enough about that. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so if I'm gonna say I like this area a lot in my videos because every area that you see, I love. I'm in love with. You know, I don't have really any problems with it. The areas that I showed you, I have no true problems with it. I might have some little things here and there, but I'm not going to tear it down. You know, I do kind of have some problems with this room. I don't like how short it is, but, you know, it's way too late to go back now because there's stuff on top of this. There's actually a lot of stuff on top of this. But, yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I really love you guys. Please go check out the TikTok. We're posting all the time on there. It's where you get all the updates, all that. Go check out my previous video. It's a VHS tape. It's my take on it. Now, I know it's not the most complicated VHS tape in the world, but I'm testing it out. I want to see if, you know, you guys like it. And you guys seem to love it. I mean, I got good views on that one. So expect more in the future. But I dropped some lore hints in this video. I did. You know, if you were paying attention, you could hear them pretty well. Wasn't that, trust me guys, the lore isn't that complicated. I love you guys. This has been Pizza Time Rockers, Bonnie's Rockin' Roller Rink. The next video will probably be Rockstar Row. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Pizza Time Rockers out. See you later.